I want to be a composer. And this channel is going to be me publicly documenting the process from going from amateur musician to professional composer. And that's basically the video. I mean, that's the TLDR. But if you want more details, music has been a big part of my life ever since I was a kid. I started in music lessons in this program called Let's Play Music when I was 4, which, side note, turns out my wife's aunt started that program. Shout outs to Shelly. And then when I was 7, my aunt had a performing arts day camp where every summer they would put on a show. So shout outs to the aunts. My entire childhood and adolescence, music was the main thing I did. So piano lessons, band, orchestra, choir. Then I got to college. I guess just like capitalism took over my brain because it made all the sense in the world to study music in terms of what I was interested in. But I just didn't see a way to make money. And at the time I was just like, I'm going to need to have a stable career that can provide for family and things like that. And so I ended up studying not music, studied business and marketing. And it's really cool because now I'm dead inside. No, no, I'm not. I'm happy. Things are good. But as I get older, there's kind of this growing dissatisfaction within me that like I'm just not working on anything I'm really passionate about. And one thing I've learned is that if you're not passionate about something, you're not very likely to do anything cool with it. And I want to do cool things. I want to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. And so as I thought about like what could that be, I of course came back to music, and I've never stopped playing the piano and being involved in different things musically. But as I thought about composition specifically, it felt like the thing that would bring together everything I loved about music. And as I thought about the idea of like other people performing something I had written, there was just something really fulfilling about that. I probably just want attention. When you have a job and when you're married, I am married. 1 second. I am married. You know, life keeps going. And unless you are really intentional about what you want out of life, then life will give you whatever it wants. You know, like this channel is me getting serious about what I want out of life. Going to be me documenting my journey of going from an amateur musician to a professional composer and sharing what I learn along the way. You know, I really enjoy watching other people learn things and kind of go on journeys online. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping this can be. So if you're into music, if you're into composing, or even if you think you might want to be and you kind of want to experience things vicariously through me as I go on this journey, like that's what I hope I can provide here. In terms of content that I'm thinking, I have a few types in mind. So one is going to be my journey and getting to any milestones, like my first indie project, or my first getting into a program or something like that, and kind of sharing what I'm working on and when those things happen. And I want to share what I'm learning in terms of the actual nuts and bolts of the music, and have done a good amount of composing for the piano. But to be a professional composer, there's a lot I don't know. We're talking things like orchestration. I don't know what the violas do, classical technique of developing themes and song structure, things I'm familiar with, but I've never had any legit training on. And so as I take lessons and learn things on my own, I want to be sharing what I'm learning about music itself. If you are familiar with channels like Nare Soul or Charles Cornell, I really love their content. I think the difference between what I'm going to do and what they do is like they're good. they're already there. I'm trying to get there, if that makes sense. There's also another creator who I love. Her name is Makari, and she just dives into a new like hobby or things she wants to try in life for 30 days or however long, and documents how it goes. And I really love her content. So I kind of see my channel as a mesh of those types of things. And obviously I'll, figure it out and refine it as I go. So anyways, if that interests you, cool. I'm Kyle. These are the keys. Let me know if that outro is stupid.